What is up, everyone? This is going to be my Nocturne jungle video, and I'm going to teach you everything you need to know to play Nocturne jungle like the very best. So this is the new season, and so far I can tell you that Nocturne jungle is pretty good, especially if you rush experimental hexblade. With this item, it gives you all the ultimate ability haste you need, which is essential to winning the game as Nocturne. So for starters, if you can start red, it's good. Get a leash. If not, if you're not going to get a leash, always solo raptors. That's just the most effective clear that I find to be good. Here I'm going to be pathing up. I'm against a Lilia. Lilia is a bit of a farm jungler. So me and her, we do have similarities. Personally, I think she's actually quite OP too. So it will be very difficult for us to get on her without our ultimate. Here I was able to get a leash, so like a very good leash. So I'm going to save my smite. Usually I smite there and I just go on to my next camp with level 2 W passive attack speed really quickly. So here I always want to kind of like scoot it in the direction you're trying to go. So if we're going to go downriver, then we want to queue it downriver. If we want to go up towards raptors, we want to make sure our shadow is going towards raptors as well. And Nocturne, your mindset when you're playing him is just to play around the farm angle. You know, ganks, you could go for ganks, but you don't want to hurt yourself, your economy too much by going for these kind of like aggressive plays. I play heavily to void grubs. I think Nocturne does void grubs better than almost any other jungler. So here we can do 2 points into Q because I'm against a farm jungler, so I don't really think, okay, I'm gonna get interrupted by the Lilia, right? So that's not really my worry. Otherwise, I would start E and then I would start on my blue instead of wolves. Here top's pretty spicy, but it is actually hard to gank top, so we're just gonna keep farming for level 4. I'm somewhat of the opinion that, you know, if you full clear and you make a mistake, it's not bad for you, but if you don't full clear and you make a mistake, it's extremely bad for your gameplay. So go crazy if you already full cleared your jungle. Don't worry too much. But if you haven't, then yes, be a bit careful. Mid's dead, so just have to think about that a bit. We're playing for crab, we're also playing for a gang, so here I'm just gonna smite. And I'm gonna be active on the map. This guy is very killable, but he's only killable if he goes up for ability. I'm gonna spell shield dad. Lethal, we can definitely kill. We have a full lethal, so we do want to fight this guy as well. The flashes is not bad. I mean, she got the crab. Congratulations, Lilia, but we get a kill and an assist. So what we're going to do is base really fast because we started bot side. We want to go back bot side as soon as possible. And we have the Noon Quiver buy, which is really good. It speeds up your jungle clear by a lot. So if you have enough to buy this component, you want to buy this. But if you have enough to buy this, then you go for the tunneler. Very simple, very direct. There, when I fought Lilia, if you're able to stack up lethal tempo, and the only reason that works well is because she actually has no passive stacks. Oh, she kind of disappeared there. Very good. Again, we have lethal tempo, so we're okay with fighting. But she's way too fast. This is the problem with the Lilia matchup, is she's so fast. If she has her passive stacks, she's incredibly quick, so we cannot catch her. So we just have to avoid that and farm. But overall, like, these plays have been so good for me, right? Like, I've been able to farm and also get plays at the very end of it. Sure, like, I'm not getting a crab, but, like, it doesn't really matter. Also, void grubs are up. Ideally, when I play, I'm always on them ASAP, but in this situation, we're going to go a bit slower. We're going to make sure we clear our raptors, so we clear our quadrant. So once we clear our quadrant, we're going to go straight to the void grubs. And instead of, like, I don't need to do this because it's on the side of where I am already. So this is the quadrant that we're going to do next. We're going to make sure we can get the void grub fast. Especially because our champion does it extremely quick. So what we're going to do is always drag it out. So what I do is Q here. I stack them there, and then I have a perfect angle with my passive. And Nocturne passive does a lot of damage to all these grubs. And you just generally want to focus them all with your AoE. It's very imbalanced how quickly you can do it, as you can see. Don't even need smite, and it's already dead. Very good. Before the deer could even react, it's already been killed. And she's a loss in the sauce. She did not expect that. And that's just the buy, the Moon Quiver plus Nocturne. Being one of the best champions. So you should play to your strengths, right? Like if I'm really good at doing that, you guys should be trying to play towards that too. And at that point, I'm just farming for like my Hexblade item. If I can one buy, it's good. If not, I buy like tier 1 boots and I just kind of chill. I'm not really big on CDR boots, but it can be good later. I think you should play for your Hexblade, very importantly. Here, I think we can maybe kill. I'm just gonna hit the Q. Very good. Damn, this guy's way too fast. Very fast. Yeah, he didn't skill his R yet, so he was actually able to outplay my Malzahar there, but we did get his ulti, so that's ideal. We have our Hexblade now, so we're gonna base. Ideally, you do want to wait for your R to Hexblade, but it's okay. Like, you want the 30 ability haste before you ultimate to get the reduction, but I think the game is going to go very slowly, but I'll have it up for the Void Grub angle. I think this game is going to be really hard to carry because I'm against this Echo who looks like a one-trick, who's smacking my Malzahar, who looks like not a one-trick, which is bad. And I would want to kill ball lane over and over again with R, but we're just going to have to play extremely slowly and smart. These are one of the games where I can tell, like, if I make a mistake, it's very bad. Here, I just want them not to get dove. I want to see if she's trying to steal my red, though. If not, then I'm just going to keep waiting a bit. I'm trying to protect them here. They get dove under tower. What I think is Lilia might come this way to try to dive them, which can be good for us. But I'm just not in a situation where I can gank. Maybe now, though. Not bad though, not bad. We got the Lucian. I was trying to go for 2, but it was a bit hard for 2. Our conditions are really low. I mean, that overall was good for us, so I'm pretty happy with that situation. And I'm just gonna go and opt into farm now. Even though you probably, like, Inori, you wasted so much time there. I have the understanding of knowing how to protect the lane that if I think dies there, that might lose us the game. But also, I don't like put myself in a dangerous position while doing it. Like, I was always in a safe position in that situation. So here now I do have the ultimate ability haste being reduced on my R, which is really important. So I'll have my R up for the Void Grubs. What I like to do is kind of like, if my boss side is really weak, I play top side, though my top side is also very weak. So I'm just gonna have to carry everyone here. Here I want Crab, I want Void Grubs. I'm gonna do Crab first, so we have a way to kind of, the shrine to chase people. And then we're gonna be on the Void Grubs. Only person who scares me really in this game is the Echo, so I have to watch out for him. I think the Echo can be a problem. So he's going bot side, which is really good for me, so I can play for this. If I do see Lilia here, if her stacks are up, I probably won't go on her. But if she looks like she's slow, then I might just R her and chase her. But that pink was very late, which is good for me. Here I actually think I can just dive in. And that's a shutdown. So we have 6 Void Grubs. Cool thing is when you get 6, you can just start taking plates. Kind of like old Herald. You just start to spawn them. And you actually take towers extremely quickly. So even though I don't have a wave, I'm actually going to be in a position where we're just going to be taking towers as if we have a wave. It's all that true damage you stack on it. It's extremely broken. This is why 6, I mean, we have 6, right? This is like no other. The amount of damage we do. You can see right now the Void Grubs are just, they're like my baby. Personally, I think we finish it. Any chance to break a tower, you always want to do it. I just don't see us getting much more value. And that's just extremely good base for us now. So here for second items, I honestly, I mean, second items, like statistically, Eclipse would be your best second item. And you could go Eclipse. But for me, even though like Titanic got nerfed, I still like Titanic Hydra, so. So for me, I'm gonna go Titanic. I just think Titanic gives you a lot of damage on your auto attacks. If you want to go without, you can go like Eclipse into Axiom Arc. But here, this video, I'm probably gonna go like more beefy. So probably like a Titanic into one of these ability haste items. I think with this ultimate, the attack speed and movement speed, it's good to be, you know, doing more damage on your autos. So I kind of like a more on-hit build. Like Wit's End is a good MR item with this. You can also go with that other item. Here, I think we just killed this guy fast. Like I said, I don't think this guy's good. I don't think he's going to be doing anything crazy, but I just think my highest chance of winning is to get a Jax like in a pressure situation. Until I'm strong enough where I can just overpower. Damn, she flashed though. If I kept the fear range on, I could have killed. Like I said, this is the issue. The deer is just really annoying. The deer, the fawn, whatever you want to call it, extremely annoying. Doesn't look like it's warded yet, but it could have been warded earlier. Yeah, it was warded earlier, so it's back up. I'm playing for Titanic base, but we don't have enough yet. This is awkward. Yeah, like I said, I'm trying to carry against all odds, so I have to be very smart. Here I can get my Titanic base. I always try to split the numbers. Like if I go and fight the Lucian, Senna, Echo all together, I'm fighting the strongest people on the map. And statistically, I'm just gonna lose because of that. But if I fight off their weaker members and try to make them make more stakes, there's a higher chance of me just winning off that. Also, we always go to Blue Orb ASAP in this situation too. Here, I think I'm strong enough to kill Echo though. He may make a mistake here. Now I think if Mouse just R's Echo, we can kill. Very nicely done. So I saw an angle where he was isolated. He didn't have his teammates around. It's very good for us to go in there. So that's a very important angle. And I saw the opportunity. I took it when it was... You know, my conditions were good. I had my Titanic. I have my Hexblade. Like, I have my buys that I consider very important for me to kill. Here, I don't want to chase too long. I just want to chuck all her camp. Reset timers. Okay, that's down. Did Ginger just walk into... No, probably got Ard. Dragon's 40, but Herald's up, so we can play for Herald. Yeah, I mean, I just like this build a lot. Even though Titanic got nerfed, I still think it's good. Doing Herald seems a bit risky right now. It looks like they're possibly thinking about defending it. I just don't really have to do anything. I can just wait for my art to come back up. So it's really not a big deal for me. Here I want them to kind of move. My R is coming up. I'm not afraid of him. I'm afraid of him and Lilia coming together. Oh, dude, I hit that headshot, dude. Oh my god, the Senna's trying to kill me. Let me heal up. Auto-wing attacking the Krebs. I think Romp will be good. What you should note there, what's important. I R'd, but I didn't R to dash, right? I saved it. I R'd to turn off the lights, which I believe gives me my attack speed bonus anyways. And then I just let the rest surprise them, like it was no big deal. And personally, I think this item is really good. I think Wit's End is really good on Nocturne. I'll probably go Wit's End. Next item for MR. I could have went at Wit's End right now, but that's like my core build. That's what I like on Nocturne. I don't know. I just don't like Eclipse as an item. Every time I build it on junglers, I just feel like I just wasted all my money. And I feel like it just doesn't help me, like with my purpose of like what I'm trying to do. But you guys can go it if you feel like it'll help your gameplay. So you can go like Eclipse into Axiom for a more lethality build. I mean, do I just kill you both? Very interesting decision, Senna. It's always the girlfriend that gets the boyfriend killed in these fights, you know? Doing something she really shouldn't be doing. And you always just play around your Oracle now. Like, sure, I don't have that much ability haste in theory, but Nocturne doesn't really need a basic ability haste. He really only wants ultimate ability haste. But it does feel good to have another ability haste item. I think Cleaver, Sunder Sky are really good. That's what I prefer. And that's usually the go-to. Sunder Sky I think is really good just because I just kind of want more healing. Remember, we have Titanic, we have Lethal Tempo. We just stack it all up and kill them. There, it's fine if they want to get Dragon, right? But it's more important that we get one. Here we were gonna ride the Herald. Get out of the way! We got a driver! We got a driver here! Oh shit, directly to the Lilia. I'm actually certified to operate a material and operate this vehicle. Okay, maybe that was a bit of drunk driving. Oh, dude. Going on him was so greedy. My bad, my bad. Maybe that was a bit drunk driving action, but like, you gotta have a little fun to razzle dazzle them. I could have got out, right? Like, I could have just left. But it happens. It happens. By the way, this game is Emerald / like Plat ELO. Most of my videos you should expect, I'll always play them in like Plat Emerald usually. So it's like more, it gives you the most realistic situation of the players you will more likely encounter. And it just gives like, I think it just gives you the best information. Like I honestly, sometimes the high-low gameplay, it just doesn't connect with most of the player base or people watching videos. But obviously feels good to smash people, yeah, but I smash them everywhere I go. That's just what I do. Here I'm just playing a farm. I'm gonna go for my wit's end next. I mean, I don't want them to get a third dragon, but I think it's hard to stop. Like, it's hard to do a Baron in this situation. I think Lucian might be easy to kill. Fighting mid could be good. I think if Lucena goes for wards, we should kill. Always kill the support who's trying to ward, because then it just kind of opens up the map. I think dueling the Baron is too difficult. Damn, they actually got me there. That might have been a bit too much, I'll be honest. I think that might have been too much. Yeah, as long as they can't get Baron, we can stop it. It's really good. Lucian damage was really high. Malzahar is quite literally a bot, so we have to avoid that. Then without R walking up, it's just too heroic. It's hard to do. Lilia just has to press R on me. But I think with the MR I have now, plus going to Wit's End will be a really big item. A way to win in games like this is to try to divide them more. Try to divide and conquer them. Take them up in more isolated fights, ideally. Bigger problem is the Echo. I can deal with most of the champions. The Echo would be a hard one for me to deal with. Very tricky. Man, my team. Just have to go on the Senna Lilia here. I can't really chase until my R is back up. I think I will just R Lucian here. With Janna behind me, maybe I can chase without R. Before it was just a bit hard. You gotta run on them, man, if you want to kill them. Your passive should drop off. Now we should go in. should kill. Oh, this guy ignited me too, man. This game is bloody. I had so much money. So much money. I'm gonna go DD for my armor item. Something like this would be my full build. Something like this. I think DD or Frozen Heart are like the best armor items you can go. I think Wit's End is really good. No, I don't really like Sterix. Usually the only open slot you have is this item. You can swap it for like a Triforce or like a Triforce. But I think with this full, like this is a very good buy. Very hard to kill them on Dragon though. Or you can swap this with like a Cleaver too, which is not bad. Here I think we can actually fight. Damn. If only. Really hard to get through that damage. Very hard. And games like this, you have to rely on your team to win. Even though, like, I mean, I'm not really relying on them, but I need them to be like. We got them down. Their performance real low, like right down here in like trash category. I need to up it to average category. If I get them to become average players, like it's winnable. And with the Jax doing right now, it's a really good play. I need him to do more of that. It's a really average play, but it's all I need to win. Malzahar, you're gonna have to work it. You're gonna have to work on that, man. You're gonna have to up the gameplay a bit. DD buy is gonna be huge for us. Very big. Okay. Here we might actually lose if we all die, so I have to die. Personally, I want to kill Urgot ASAP, but he has a lot of armor. Oh, I'm trolling. I should went on the Lucian. Senna's like tank. Oh, Senna's tank. Not worth it, not worth it. It's very difficult. I think we lost that. Very difficult game, honestly. This was a really hard one to carry. But maybe like a Cleaver instead with a DD could be good. Could be like a good build. My build's fine, but like this could be like, this would be like the only adjustment I would consider making really. But yeah, I hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to like, subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Good luck in your games, and yeah, good luck in the climb.